Hello, hello. And I don't hear your voice, Kristen. You're on mute. Unmute yourself. There you go.
I was talking to my bird.
Oh, okay.
Magnolia, Princess Magnolia has begun to speak.
Wow. And
She
what does she
speaks.
have to say?
You know what she says? She says, Timber. Timber. And Timber is my puppy's name.
Oh, so she's imitating you.
Yep. And she says, Timber, Timber. And she says it all day long. And it's the cutest thing. You know, she's an African gray, and they are the smartest of the birds. They have the largest dialect. They have the mentality of a 4-year-old, and they can speak to you. Now, if I knew how to train her, which she's just hitting 1 year. So she's learning to talk.
Okay. So
how cool
your
is that? Could you
secrets are going to be out there.
When she starts talking, she starts saying, Joseph.
Yep. During the middle of the show.
Maggie, you're going to be a star, Mama. Happy Wednesday, Joseph.
Happy Wednesday. We're here. We're running behind, but we made it.
Divine timing, my love. Divine timing. God. We're both running just a little bit late, but there's no such thing as late. We're here exactly where we're meant to be in exactly the right moment in time.
Yeah, I just been on the go all day. Got my car serviced and had to get back, and so.
Yeah, right. I had a few things too. Running around with my daughter, trying to get back. I'll be honest, I was so thankful. I was like, oh my gosh, thank gosh he's running behind, because I clicked in at 7:57 and I was not ready. So it was really perfect timing, if you think about
it. Good. Well, I want to welcome everyone to a night of love, hope, and laughter. And I am Joseph Liberto, and we have Kristen with us as well. And tonight's about sharing. It's about messaging. It's about connecting to our loved ones on the other side, but also about life itself, why we're here, the purpose and the meaning of life and everything. So, we're here for discussion as well as readings. And Kristen and I, we're getting ready to put things in motion. I know we have a meeting next Wednesday with a person who's an event coordinator. So hopefully everything will go good with Christina.
And I'm excited.
Did you have a conversation with her already?
I haven't. I don't have the time. I'm completely.
All right. So do I need to confirm with her then?
No, she's confirmed. Summer set up the appointment with her. I just haven't spoken to her.
Okay, good. All right.
Yeah.
Good.
But I look forward to meeting with her. I'm having Summer come. So Summer is working with me on my end. You have Stacy, and now hopefully we can bring on Christina. So we have Stacy answering Joseph's phone. We have Summer answering my phone. We have Christina. It's going to pull it all together. I believe Rachel somehow or another is going to be a little part in this. I can see her. We have Heather, the amazing website designer, who's definitely working on my new website that's coming out. Joseph has already an amazing website done by her, which he has a lot of his products, by the way. We forget, for those listening, we do this because we love it so much. We know we're supposed to be promoting ourselves. We're supposed to be telling you, guys, come to our website all the time. Please come. Mine's in the works. His is coming. Sign up for our newsletter. We need your emails. This is all sorts of marketing stuff that we are told we're supposed to be doing. This is why we're doing this. Because we do all this for free. And he's Joseph. Right. How much are you an hour? Come on, tell me. $275, $300, $325.
Well, it depends on the type of reading. I'm $295 for the mediumship reading for in-office, $250 for Zoom to bring the loved ones on the other side.
Okay, so the $295, which is in your office, which is a beautiful location in Boca. I love the building. Mm-hmm. It's one of my favorite buildings in Boca, to be honest. And
it's an incredible building. I'm blessed to be in that office there.
Yeah, and I've known this building since I was younger. It's called the Pavilion. So not only does it have like a swanky little bar, but it has a giant dance floor. It has live bands. It has a phenomenal restaurant, and it has Joseph Liberto there doing readings, as well as a lot of whole other cool people. And it's in a cute little swanky part of Boca you'd never expect. So I'm actually starting to give readings out of there as well. Joseph's been kind enough to loan me some of his space there. And we're considering throwing our event there. We haven't made a decision yet as to where we're going to throw it. We'll make that decision, I imagine, when we meet together with Christina and talk about the event. We are going to be doing a live event. So please, if you're within a couple hours driving distance, come and join us. But we're going to be marketing in Orlando and Tampa and really any drivable area to come and see our live event. It will also be streamed live online. So we will have a live online audience, which is so cool because we're going to take probably a person from our in-person audience, which will be live streamed. And then we're going to take a person from the online audience. And we have people calling in from London, from Europe, from Belfast, from Canada. We've had Oregon and Pennsylvania, and pretty much every state in the US. So it's going to be pretty awesome. And we have our big preliminary meeting at Joseph's office coming up soon. So we'll have an announcement, I would imagine, by next week, Joseph.
Yeah,
we'll
if everything comes together.
Right?
Yep. Yeah, our appointment's next Wednesday. We're going to get together. So a week from today.
Yeah, so Wednesday night we'll have an announcement as to what we're doing.
Yeah, what we're doing. That's good.
But come and see us, guys. We love you. We want to see you.
You checked out my clubhouse here too. And you checked out my clubhouse last week here too.
Yeah, possibly. That's another option.
That's another option too. Yep.
Another option. So we'll have Hey, we have comments, Joseph.
Yep, I have comments. I've been putting them up. For those of you who are listening, who wants to join us, the link is in the messaging in the text. So just click on the StreamYard link, and you can join us to get a reading. For those of you who are commenting, please share. The more you share, it keeps us going here. We could do readings on the comment chat as well. You're welcome to do so as well. And so
now, Joseph,
go ahead.
I'm sorry. We have to get all of this marketing stuff out of the way. You have your personal readings, but you're also considering, you do a lot of home parties too, I wanted to say.
Oh my God. Yeah, I do a ton of home parties.
Go on. Tell them.
That's what keeps me busy over the weekends. Friday, Saturday, Sundays. I'm at a different house.
How many people do you have at a home party?
It ranges. The minimum is 6 people. Anywhere from I did a birthday party for a young girl, and she had her friends and family, and they had 35 people for friends and family. And then I have the intimate family that flies in. They have 6 to 10 people, maybe, or 6 people. But it's minimum 6 and maximum 20 on there. And now with the COVID restrictions being released now and eased up, I should say, we can get more together now. So with the vaccinations and stuff, so it's starting to open up. I'm really excited about how it's opening up.
Yeah.
My private office is in Boca Raton, and I'm pretty much booked solid with people coming in to see me at my office, and Zoom readings as well, telephone Zooms. So I can be reached at my website, ourjourneyoflife.com. It's scrolling at the bottom. Kristen can be reached at her email address there too, as well. It's scrolling at the bottom. So,
and then Joseph, I don't know if you're aware of the workshops that I'll be teaching online.
Go ahead.
Are you not? Did I tell you about them?
You probably did, but I don't remember.
So I'll be teaching about 4 of them coming up. They're going to be a month long. So I'm going to have 2 different time slots, one in the evening and one on the morning. So one will be probably a Thursday night from about 6 to 8, and probably I'll do Saturday morning from 9 to 11. So if you can't make the Thursday, you're going to make the 11. And it's going to be a month long. You're going to receive a certificate afterwards. And also, so I'll have all of that information coming where you can sign up. I'm going to make it affordable where you can afford just if you want to do 1 class versus the month. So please keep your eyes open for that. I'll be announcing that at the latest next Monday. So keep your eyes open for that where you can sign up. And like I said, I think I'm going to make 1 class $35. And if you want to do the month, something like $150, something affordable. All right, guys. So keep in touch with us. All right, Joseph. I know there's a couple of people looking to get into the link, right?
Yeah, there's a comment that Dawn can't get on the link. There are people coming on, so the link is working. So, Dawn, if you have an iPhone, sometimes you have to copy the link and go to the browser for Safari to open it up, and it'll work. Something with iPhones, or I should say, Safari browsers and stuff. Yeah, just click on the link. So, all right. So we do got a couple people waiting already. So should we go on? Should we pick some names?
Sounds good, sweetheart. We'll do a couple readings, and then I'm sure we have plenty of other stuff to talk about.
Sure. I'm going to bring Veronica on. So she's been waiting a long time. I think she was on before we came on.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So she needs to be. And then look at Chandra. Chandra, if you want to stick around, we'll give you a reading after. And Dawn, I know you said you can't get on the link, but if you give us a thumbs up that you're listening, we'll do our best to read you too. Joseph is just has a newfound talent, so he gets to have all sorts of practice.
All right, Veronica, I'm bringing you up to the stream. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Have you been on the show before, or is this the first time?
No, I keep missing it because my children. So.
Oh, those pesky kids, right? They're always like chattering. Yeah. They always need something like, food,
like,
water.
I'm early. This is great.
Well, welcome. We're so glad you're able to make it. Thank you for joining us.
And where are you tuning in from?
West Palm Beach, Florida.
You're in our neck of the woods.
So that means you're going to come to our event, right? Are you going to come?
I hope so, yeah.
Come on, you have to come. I forgot to tell everyone. Guess what? We're going to party afterwards and dance a little bit and have some hors d'oeuvres a little bit and maybe a little cocktail. So you must come, please.
Cocktails.
Right? I know. Everyone wants to come. So we get to do the spiritual stuff for a couple hours during the day, do our meditation work, and then we get to eat and drink and dance. Me and Joseph are going to dance. So please come, have a night of it, dress amazing, dress beautifully. For all of you listening, dress beautifully. And then let's go have a good time.
And Kristen is a dance instructor too. So
yeah. I'm a dancer. We'll be dancing.
Yeah, when she has a professional dancer with her, they both. When she's with me, she's watching out for my feet to step on.
Joseph, you're a phenomenal dancer. Wait, if I could just get my hands on you and train you. I told him I'm going to train him to do a beautiful dance routine with me, and he's going to look amazing. And everyone's going to be like, "Oh my God, I can't wait for that."
And then I'm going to say, "That's all I know. One number."
Joseph, she asked, "What dances can you do?" So I actually trained Joseph. Joseph can do merengue. He can do some salsa, some mambo, some bachata, some rumba. He actually knows hustle, swing, and a little bit of cha-cha. He doesn't remember that he knows all these, but I taught him all these, so he knows first level. And if we could spend a couple hours, I could get him back up on point. And we're going to do it. And we're going to have an event where me and Joseph are going to do a thing, like a mashup. So we're going to get a song together, and we're going to switch it.
In there too.
Yeah, we're going to do some bachata. Joseph can do the bachata.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. That was like 2017, though, when you taught me all this.
Oh, don't be afraid. It's like riding a bike, lover.
That was like yesterday. Come on.
It's like yesterday. He'll pick it up in a second. He just doesn't realize.
All right, then. Well, what brings you on tonight?
Well, two things. I have 3 people that crossed over, one after another.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear. What are the relationships of them? No names, just a relationship.
My mom, my best friend, and then my dad.
Was it a female best friend?
No.
Male best friend. Okay. That's all I need to know. I want you to focus on them. Have I read for you before? Or is this the first time?
No, I did go to one of your events over here in West Palm.
Okay.
And I was lucky enough to have somebody come through. So yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So you got to experience.
Yeah.
Okay, so just kind of focus on them. You got your mom, your male friend, and who was the third person?
My father.
Okay. Take a deep breath. Focus. Invite them in. I always teach heaven is within. It's within our heart. Tell them it's very important that they're here. Thank you, Veronica. Whew. Who suffered with cancer, by the way? Was this your friend?
No.
Anyone had cancer, or if it's not cancer, it's a sign of cancer. Passed away in July, or birthdays, anniversaries, July. Now let's go back to cancer again. Do you know anybody? Sometimes they could be asking about a person. Is there somebody suffering with cancer who's alive right now, going through some treatments or anything like that? Family members or anything?
I don't know anybody with cancer right now, no.
All right, I'm going to put that to the side. Wow. All right, your father, by the way, does he owe you an apology too?
I don't think so.
All right. I have a words I'm sorry for some reason. That something, his reaction and what he did, maybe he could have done things differently, lived life differently, or treated you differently. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes we don't realize it when we're alive, and what I'm hearing, apology is well overdue. And he says that he should have told you face to face that he was sorry, and he wished he did.
I think
asked
his
for
actions said I'm sorry is what I took it as.
Okay.
He may not have verbally said it, but his actions were apologizing.
All right. So verbally, he's telling you now, because it's easy for me to say I'm sorry. I'm that type of person. So he's going to use me to verbally tell you that he's sorry. I think your mom was the one who wanted him to step up first.
Oh, probably.
And tell you and to bring him up, because we had to clear the way, we had to clear the path on this as well. I have a hospice situation too. Is this mom?
Yeah.
Okay. It's almost, what I'm hearing is, thank you, sweetheart, for everything and being there for me. Thank you for helping me get through the worst of times. Thank you for helping me transition and move forward. You gave her the comfort that she needed to cross over, she said. You made her feel at peace. You told her, Mom, it's okay.
I did.
And when you said that, it just gave her peace. Now, did your father pass first and then your mom second?
My mom went first.
Oh, okay. All right. It's water under the bridge with your dad. That's what I'm seeing. So probably when your dad got there, your mom got a hold of him. So,
I bet.
and that's where I need to say. Now, about apologies, is there a friend that needs to apologize too as well?
There's probably plenty of them that need to apologize.
Maybe because of their actions of how they died. Anybody suffered with addictions or anything like that?
Okay, so there was rumor that there was drugs going on, but I didn't know of it.
Is this the male friend you're talking about? I think these rumors are true, and he's just letting you know that that he did suffer with addictions, and that kind of led to his death. So probably family wanted to keep it quiet, but with you were his friend, and he wanted to be honest with you. He did suffer with addictions for a long time. He was getting better, he said, but I felt like that's what caused his death. So
massive heart attack from it.
So we have your mom, we have your friend, we have your father here. They all send the love. I still feeling somebody there with cancer who passed away. I don't know if it's a grandparent or anything like that. But I'm going to just lay it with you. There's somebody there that I felt had cancer that wants to say hello. But it may come to you later. That's okay. But at least
didn't know my grandparents, and I don't know what they died from, so I have no idea.
Anybody from New York, New Jersey?
Yeah, I'm from New York.
Okay, the grandparents are from New York?
Yeah.
Who's from Brooklyn area, like the city there?
My parents and their parents, all of them.
All right, their parents. Did you know their parents, your grandparents?
They all died before I was born.
All right, the one from Brooklyn had cancer in New York.
Okay.
That's what I'm hearing.
It's probably my mom's side.
And probably what they want to do, who's Maria or Marie?
It's my middle name.
Okay. Were you named after anybody's middle name named after you?
Oh, we're Italian. Everybody's got Marie.
Okay. Okay. All right. No, how about grandparents?
I don't
All
think
right. That's fine. The grandparents, Brooklyn and New York, coming through. If this is your mom's side, they want to introduce themselves to you. You never got to meet them. This is the ones that I felt that had cancer, even though you can't validate it. But I know they're from New York and who they are. Okay. All right. Kristen's gonna take care of you next.
Hi, darling.
Hi.
Welcome, Veronica. Is that your name?
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, that was kind of interesting hearing from all of your family, your friends, your
Comforting.
mom, your dad. So
Very
do
comforting.
you know that, I mean, you know that they're like right here.
I feel them sometimes, especially my friend.
Yeah.
But
I feel my best friend passed away. It's got to be, I didn't realize, maybe almost 2 years. So 1 year ago. And then my other best friend passed away the year before. So I lost 2 girlfriends within 2 years. My best friends, 2 best friends.
no, within 3 years, I lost my mom, my friend, and then my dad.
Yeah.
One
It's
after
just
another. After
one.
another.
Yeah. And it's like, bam, bam, bam. Just when you're kind of like getting used to one, another one went. And
I
it was
don't handle it well. I don't deal with it well, I guess. I just kind of shove it down.
you know,
So
I guess
been having
I'm
issues
sick.
with that.
Yeah. So I feel like that's why I'm probably talking to you about this, because, and it's not like I can just make that better. But what I can say to you is my best friends are there almost more for me now than they were then, because there's so much in my life. I hear every freaking comment. I hear the don't do that because you know it's going to happen. My girls are there for me. I talk to them about like, oh my God, I don't even have to ask them what they think about someone before they're telling me already. And
I can't hear them, but I know I can sense it.
Yeah.
I feel
So
people's emotions, so
yeah.
I tend to feel him around. Except for
Yeah.
lately, I cut
Yeah.
my hair all off, and he hated when I cut my hair. So I haven't felt him around lately, so I've been kind of laughing about that.
So that's his way of letting you know he's there. So he's shown you what it feels like to be around you all the time, and you felt him. You just felt him in your heart. You felt him in your head. Even you think something and he would have answered a certain way, and all of a sudden the way he would have answered pops into your head. That's them. So by him pulling himself away from you because you cut your hair, that's another way of him letting you know that he's there. It's just another form of communication. So I'll be honest, what he's trying to do is develop this two-way communication with you. It's not obviously the same as having him in the physical form, but I promise you, he's still trying to talk to you. And so if we could just imagine, so actually one of my workshops I'm teaching is how to communicate with them on the other side. It's just like you're learning Spanish, Veronica. And I say this so nonchalantly because it's true. It's like you learn Spanish to speak to the Spanish people. Now you're going to speak to all of them, right? And now you're going to learn to speak to the spirit language, to speak to your guy, your friends, and your mother and your father. But it's about learning their messages. So he actually is sending you that for a reason. He's trying to get your attention, to acknowledge.
I've been talking to him a lot, asking him to help. We're trying to get a house, and so I've been definitely talking to them a lot.
Yeah. So when you do that, I want to let you know, I'm going to give you a reading right after this. I'm pulling your energy right now. But so for example, us down here, we have like a very small peripheral vision of what we want our lives to look like. Over there, they see the whole big picture. So what we need to do is really trust and rely on them and their judgment and their guidance, almost more than what we think we want. Like if a house doesn't work out, it's because they don't want it to work out. They'll never let anything happen that's not meant to happen. Like you got a team over there. Now they have your back. So if you need a house, you just tell them, get me a house, get me the right house. I'll follow whatever doorway or yellow brick road you open for me and trust their guidance. You know,
Pretty
that's
much
what I
We've
do.
been doing.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's how you'll know it's right. They'll never let you go into a situation. Now that's harmful to you. Now we can override that by being stubborn. So like if you feel a lot of roadblocks in a certain direction, that's their gentle way of letting you know, don't go in this direction. So we can step over those roadblocks because we have free will. So we can fight with like the paddle going upstream, but it's better to let it flow. If something doesn't feel like it's working out, close the door and say thank you. If it's meant to work out, let it be clear. And they're like, we got you, girl. We got you. They got you. Trust me. They got you. Never, never think like you're alone. You have a whole other team of people over there now looking to take care of you. So you got to trust them. Trust them. Trust them. They got your back. Then you're not alone. Mom, dad, friends. And sometimes it can be a little weird at first, like, wow, everything. Yeah. You know, they see it all. You can't hide anything from them now.
No.
They see it all. So
They
we got to
hear and see it all.
yeah, and they will, and they love you because here's the thing, they also see all, like they see the bigger picture. So they also understand bigger things. Like for example, some of the situations that we're put in are meant to get us into a certain path. And if everything was all daffodils and roses, we might not get on that path. So sometimes things have to be difficult. And sometimes the people or situations making those things difficult is meant to jolt you onto your path. So could we really say it's bad or negative? Not really. They actually see the bigger picture. So I really just prefer to trust them. So having said that, I'm going to move on with the reading really quickly with you. I'm going to go very fast because I know I'm taking up a little bit of time. So cool, girl. I don't know if you're aware of this, but you're a master creator. You're an empath, you're a light worker, you're a healer. Yeah, you have real abilities here on this earth to be a master creator, healer, light worker. Study some meditations, find some guides, start studying YouTube. You have skills. So the thing is, when you have skills, you're being put in an environment that's meant to kind of squish those skills a little bit. Can't go into it right now, but there's reasons for that. And so you are around an energy that's kind of running you around in circles. Go left, go right. You didn't really go left fast enough. Go right. You went too slow. And you're like, what else do you want? Like, it's a lot. Like, I'm being ran around. Yeah, you're just being ran around over and over and over again. Go right, go left, do this, do that, up, down, and you're kind of exhausted. And the thing is, there's also like lack of compromise. So what that means is like no one's meeting you halfway. No one wants to see your point of view. And so you're struggling, and it's a real energetic drain, which messes with your head, which stops your energy from flowing, which stops your light worker abilities. So what I want you to do now is really, really, it's going to feel weird to you, but I need you to turn this energy around and turn it into self-care and self-love. And that's something you haven't done in a long time, baby girl. So you've been putting all that energy out for everybody else. You got to stop it. Trust me, the world will survive. Turn it around, bring it back in, go take a bubble bath. Or whatever that means. You need to take care of yourself. I don't know what that means. Only you can figure that out. You're going to have to trust this situation. Also, there's a whole lot of people with a whole lot of opinions trying to talk. Go this way, go that way, make this decision, do this, blah. Let him go because it's messing with your head. And it's like, do this, do that. You have all this weird stuff in your head from all these other people because you're a light worker and an empath who's not been properly trained because you didn't know it until now. So I just want you to get that stuff out of your head. Close yourself down from all sorts of other people running you around. No more of that lack of compromise. You're going to turn that around. Self-love. Study some meditation. Eckhart Tolle, Teal Swan, you're a light worker. You're missing, I don't know, like 99% of your life, you're missing it. And you're going to have some changes. You're going to be moving things around. So be okay with that. Don't be afraid. If you need to listen to this again, go back. That's everything I have very, very fast. Mwah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Love you. Hey, keep in touch. You're amazing. You would benefit from taking some of my classes. They're coming up soon.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye, sweetheart. Oh, Joseph, coming on. There we go. I talked fast.
Coming on.
That was it.
No, that's all right. I was just taking care of some stuff in the back work here.
Oh, good. I'm so glad because I knew I was taking a little bit of time, but I guess that reading, she needed to hear it. So it was important.
What I do is I look at the waiting room. When we have like 10 people waiting, then I pop up and I rush you. But it's pretty moderate.
Good. Okay, so I could have talked a little slower.
Yeah. It depends on who's waiting in the waiting room. You know, when we have a packed house, then we kind of get them in. So and everything. But yeah.
All right. I love that.
It's wonderful.
So I do want to let you know, because I did say that we were going to take one person from behind and one person from the comments. And
Okay, you have a well, there's Rose there. Anybody else that wanted to say anything?
Well, there was Chandra, there was Rhonda, there was Dawn, there was Maggie. So, and there was Mike. But we're not going to give you, we will read for you, but you have to leave us a comment that you're still around. We have Dan from Illinois. Hi, Dan. I had tarot before, but it didn't help me. So Dan, if so, any of you, Rose, I would love a reading. Whoever texts the next hi in our chat, that's who will get a reading, because we want to make sure we're reading for people who are still around. What do you think, Joseph? Oh, Chandra got a reading. Okay, Chandra. Take a few breaths, love.
Here I am.
Hi.
Okay, I'm clicking
All right, so
buttons.
I'm reading for Chandra. Chandra is getting a reading.
Okay.
Chandra, I'm going to give you a life path reading right now, love. But if you want to hear or connect with anyone from the other side, just give Joseph a comment about who you would like to connect to on the other side, and he'll pop right on and see what he can bring you. All right, Chandra. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay, cool, girl. Oh, of course, it's always cool, and then there's stuff to work on. They've been doing that for a little bit. Okay, so we have a little bit, all right, a lot of it, energy being spent on unneeded relationship stuff. So like in our minds, we want so badly for this relationship to be good, and we just are such a beautiful light worker and empath and healer that we just can't help it but see the best in everyone, and that includes our partner or person, even though maybe it's not exactly as it seems. So us imagining a relationship or imagining things are great or just hoping to, it's not there. So stop with that. Just put that away. Turn all of that love that's going outside of yourself and bring it right back inside. So you're going to spend a whole lot of time in self-love. Now there's an energy in your life, I feel like it's male. He thinks, you know what? He's made it. He's got things great. It might not be male, it could be female, but this energy is really kind of full of himself. And it's kind of like he's sitting at a pool with his cocktail and a tsunami is coming, but he just can't see it. Like the glass is cracking around him. So those are the first two cards that pulled up, which means these are the most important things that you need to work on. I see success in this. So I feel like you're going to kind of put this where it goes, understand how it's affecting your energy, and you're going to have success in clearing that from your energetic field. And from that, you're actually going to flower enlightenment here on this earth, which is your destiny here in this lifetime at this particular moment. So you're a high level light worker. You're actually an ascended master. So your energy is so powerful. And they're showing me that you are beyond illusion. You are a master creator. You've gone through some shadow times. And you know, every one of us has to go through the shadow times so that we can reach the peak of the mountain and be in the sun and shine and experience our life as it's meant to be, because up until now you've probably felt like something was missing, and it's because your energy has been very suppressed. It's been so suppressed and controlled that you've not been really able to shine the way you're meant to. But moving forward, you're going to take all that shadow work and all that darkness and all that wisdom that you gained, and you're going to integrate it into the light being that you are, and you're going to heal many people. But make sure that you are not so concerned about comparing yourself to others. Well, that person has it better than me. Well, that person's prettier. Well, that person's smarter. Well, that person has a better relationship. Well, that person has who knows, a house, a dog, a cat, right? Don't do that. It's like saying a yellow rose is more beautiful than a red, and a red is more beautiful than a white. It's silly, because all roses are beautiful. All trees are beautiful. All bees are beautiful. All bugs are beautiful. Butterflies are beautiful. So many dogs, right? And so are you. And so am I. We're not any different. So all humans are beautiful too. So, okay, that's what I have for you. Mwah. And Joseph, if you want, she said, my aunt, would love a reading if you're able. And my grandmother, Sandy, please, Joseph. How do you feel about that?
We're starting to get a lot of comments in there. Everyone's reading us in the chat room now. So how about we get somebody who's online, and I'll go back to the chat and I'll see what I can do.
Sounds good.
About getting there. Okay.
Sounds good. Perfect.
Okay. All right. We have Laura and we have Maggie. I'm going to let you choose. I know they both have been on our show many times.
If you don't mind, Laura, because Laura comes on my Facebook all the time, and so does Maggie. Yes, and I love you, Maggie. But Laura, I haven't seen Laura's face, and I've been wondering what Laura's face looks like for, I don't know, months, because she's always on my stuff, but she doesn't have a picture on her profile. And and I'm so glad that I see her face right now, and I want to see what
we're gonna bring you up to the stream, Laura.
Welcome. She is. There she. I've been wanting to know what she looks like for a solid couple months.
I want to say, hey, Kristen, hey, Joseph, hey, Maggie,
oh, we have little birds. So you have Tweety, Petey.
Perry.
Perry is Laura Santamaria. I'll never forget that again. Laura Santamaria has Perry, because I know Perry well. And here's Maggie. Okay, I love that.
How's your mom doing?
Oh, my mother? Yeah, she's doing so much better. I was just there today, and she has to be supervised, but she's so much stronger. She uses her walker, and she's kind of scooting everywhere now on her own. We have to. I asked her to use the walker because I want to make sure she doesn't fall or anything. But she's doing so much better and getting her strength back. Yeah. Thank you for asking. What brings you on?
You said to me this week. It's been a while. Can you hear me?
I can hardly hear you. Very little.
Can you hear me now?
There we go. It's better.
Better? Yeah, she was it's been a while because I've been working. So everything's been a roller coaster.
Okay, so I read for you before you said. It's very hard to sound. Are you having a hard time, Kristen, hearing?
Okay, she said you read for me before. It's been a while, and she would like to connect with Laura.
I just found out about a recent death in my family, and his name is Peter.
Just a relationship I need.
Husband?
Okay, this ex-husband.
Ex-husband.
Okay, I want you to focus. Close your eyes. Invite him into this room. All right, thank you, Laura. The first thing I'm hearing is that did something happen with a home or a property or something like that it didn't go smoothly, that it was supposed to go, that didn't go smoothly like it did, maybe during a divorce or anything like that?
It wasn't property. It was a kind of rocky divorce at the end, but no property was involved that I know of.
He said that things could have gone smoother between the two of us, and he says that he's sorry that he made things difficult for you. And he was coming out of a place of anger, he said. And looking back now where he's at, he said that he realizes how mean he was, or things that he made impossible. And he wants to say he's sorry for making. He said it should have been a beautiful divorce. We outgrew each other. We knew we weren't going to stay, and we could have made it as pleasant as possible. But he said he didn't, and he wants to apologize for that to you, Laura. So he's talking about a dog. Is there a dog in spirit with you as well, or a dog that you had together?
No, Perry is our only connection there. The parrot.
What's Perry? The dog, or?
Perry's a parrot.
Oh, is there a parrot in spirit then?
Yes, there is.
All right then. All right. So whatever the connection is, it's an animal that's a connection that he says he has in spirit that is with him. So if it's another bird, then he wants to mention the other bird on that too. Okay. But he says, thank you for thinking of him. He says that he's happy that he's happy where you are, that you kind of bounced back, he said. He always had difficulties, and but he just wants to let you know that he didn't say it enough, but he just has to say how much he loves you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to bring Kristen on for you now.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Want to pop on, Kristen? Okay.
Joseph just says, hi, Laura. Joseph just does a check. Some people are saying it's a little difficult to hear, so I want to make sure we're okay. Laura, would you like a reading, my love?
Would love it.
Okay, take a couple breaths for me. One more. All right, my love. Got a little bit of stuff going on, a little bit, you know. Yeah. So what's going on is you know, you have skills too. You're a light worker. You've had some abilities in your life. You connect with nature. You connect with animals. When you see a bug, you can feel its spirit. When you see an animal, you can feel its spirit. So you're kind of like a little fairy sprite. But what's happened is your environment has been very controlled for a long time. And what that's done is controlled your energy from shining. So your little fairy is in a cage and your little soul is trapped a little bit. And what's happening is there's an energy in your life who's not seeing you for who you are. Looks at you and talks to you and interacts with you, but doesn't see you, doesn't know you, doesn't know anything past the surface level. So, you know, can see the tip of the iceberg, but can see the entire iceberg that goes all the way to the bottom of the ocean. All of that stuff is not being seen, and vice versa, to be honest. So this is a two-way situation. So both of us are like, hi, how are you? Oh, I'm fine. But underneath it all, there's a whole lot of stuff that's not being discussed. And there's a lot of lack of compromise too. So it's like, I'm on this side, you're on that side. And this is just where we're at. So we're not compromising. So sometimes that can be also very difficult with not only your energy being controlled, but the energy is not flowing. So we don't have an energetic flow between humans, and also the lack of compromise stops the flow. This isn't something to be like, oh my gosh, it's not. It's just something that happens sometimes with people. And sometimes it just is because, I'll be honest, the path may be over, that energetic flow between humans might be over. So like I said, that connection that you have with animals, with bugs, with nature, that's really, really important to kind of find that again. And I want to let you know there's a lot of people who are giving their opinions about what you should be doing and how you should be feeling and where you should be going. And they like to talk, they like to gossip, they like to bring your energy down low. And it's not like we can just get rid of these humans, because they're probably really much so a part of our lives and they probably mean well, but their energy is a little bit different from ours and it's a little bit draining. And so I want to allow you to kind of, you can't cut them out of your life, but I need you to protect your energy when you're communicating with them. And I need you to not be constantly allowing their energy into you. Listen to them if you feel like it. Me personally, I don't pick up the phone anymore like that. I don't partake in that. It was too energy draining for me to, oh, let's talk about, oh, here we go. Oh, we're doing this again. So I love them. It's not that I don't, but I can interact with them all the time. But I want you to protect your energy when you do have them in your life. It's time for you to have some healing in this area. You have had some ideas and thoughts, some new visions, just some like, hey, what if stuff. You may not have told anyone about it, but it is being honored that it's time to move forward with that little secret thought that you've had in your head. You got to let go of some of the guilt. You had some guilt, some stuff that you keep going back, had you, would you, coulda, what if. But the thing is, we can't go back, can't change it, we can't fix it, we can't undo it, we got to let it go. So there's a lot of stuff that that's still coming around that's really not being let go of. There's a little bit of time. So we have some time that's going to pass here. This is not going to happen overnight. You're looking at this transition taking, I don't know, a year or so, maybe longer, because you really are so very powerful, but the people around your life don't fully understand who you are. And it's not like you can have a real energetic two-way conversation back and forth with them. So your energy, again, is another thing that it's not flowing, because if you even try to kind of talk to someone, they're like, we don't get you. Just shut up, be weird, and listen to me. It's just the way it is sometimes. But you haven't really found your tribe. You haven't really found the people who are like you. You haven't really found the people you can be totally honest with and be like, hey, I'm weird and this is how I feel. So I want you to find those people. There's meetup groups, there's yoga groups, there's churches, there's cool things around you. You just got to find them. And it's time for you to take care of that self-love, because some of the fighting that you're experiencing is just getting old and tired and is draining your energy. So you're going to need some group help. It's not something you're meant to do alone, but you have some really positive experiences coming your way. You have some beautiful energy that's waiting for you, that wants you. Like the trees want to hug you back. The world wants you. You haven't ended. Your life isn't over. You know what I mean? So it's time for you to kind of make those changes. That idea that you have, act on it, and get your energy flowing, because I'm telling you, I see some beautiful things ahead of you, but you got some time ahead of you to get there. Love you.
Love you too.
Good luck, doll. We're here for you. You're not alone. We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Okay. Keep in touch.
Okay. Thank you for coming on. Okay. So.
All right. So we need, oh my gosh, Donna Marie. Do you know we had 2 people from Ireland here today?
Really?
Kind of love that. Yeah, so there's a couple people from Ireland, but I don't know why we have Ireland. Donna Marie, I hope you're sending people from us from Ireland. But y'all, while you're listening, guys, I have online classes coming about developing your spiritual gifts, doing energetic healing, developing communication with your guides, mastering the timeless dimension of the power of now, and learning the language of spirit so you can start talking to them. So I got lots of classes coming up. So keep in touch for all of you listening. Rachel, Rose, Phyllis, Donna, Rhonda, Maggie, Stefan. There was a Mike. Okay, love you guys. Also, One Tribe, No Nami I Am, last thing. See that, guys? One Tribe, No Nami I Am. See that underneath my name? That's our group. That's our tribe. Come be a part of our tribe. Come say, yeah, I like you. So that way you'll hear all the fun stuff. Okay, that's it, Joseph. I'm done. Love you.
Okay. For those of you who are in the reading room, you will get a reading tonight, so don't worry. For those of you who want to tune in, and then we just lost. I know Stephens was asking for a reading. That's what I was saying, yeah. But we're going to get Maggie next. And I'm going to bring her up in here, Maggie. Here we go. Welcome, Maggie. Welcome. I know you have been on the show before.
Hi.
There we go. Now we hear you.
How you guys doing?
We're doing good tonight. How are you?
Good.
So what can we do for you tonight?
Well, I was just hopping on to see what you guys had to say today. It's been a while since I talked to you, Joseph.
Yeah, I remember I brought your brother through for you last time. So.
Yes, and I think you brought my brother through for a lot of my family, but my son also.
Oh, okay. I brought your son through for you too?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So, yeah, I think you lost your brother recently, wasn't it? Or was it your son that you lost recently?
My son died a year ago, and then my brother's been about 8 months.
Did you get a tattoo here?
No, I have a scar.
Do you have a what?
I have a scar from an accident on my wrist.
Okay, so you have a scar? Okay.
Yeah.
It's an accident you walked away from. Anybody else involved in that accident?
No, but I was recently in an accident the same day that Tony had his accident. We went to visit the scene, and I was in a rollover accident with my fiance, and surprisingly, we had no broken bones. I have a scar on my leg. And we had a sprained neck and back. And I think Tony was there to protect us. So.
And Tony's your son?
Yeah. And my brother, too, I'm sure.
Okay. This is what I'm talking about. They're showing me the scars on your arm. So you pretty much validated for me about them protecting you, because they are watching over you, and they're talking about the accident that you're in and how you survived the accident and how you need to be here. So they're kind of always looking after you, and they're always going to be there for you. And did you just the month of March or May mean anything too as well?
As far as it's my granddaughter's birthday, but
okay,
and May's my middle name.
Oh, May's your middle name. Okay, I want to go for your middle name, May, then on there. What I have? Oh, I don't. You know, your son is in a better place than where he was. He's been the things he's been through. He's been healed. He's no longer in pain. And he just said that the last time we did this reading, he's just at such a different place. It's almost like when we do readings, it's healing. And we help them as much as they help us in the spirit world. And you have helped your son tremendously by doing this, by understanding what he's been through and understanding what has happened to him. Did you do a special memorial as well for him?
Yeah, we did.
I don't know if
it's the day that he passed, we did the celebration of life.
Okay, so he's talking about that too. Did you release lanterns or balloons too? Okay.
We did 4 doves, and then we also released balloons.
Okay, so he's talking about the balloons that you released as well. I'm seeing a ring for some reason. Do you have that ring?
I just got engaged.
Okay, so he wants to say congratulations on the ring. So I think this is your son. He wishes that he could be a part. I think he likes the fiance. This is the one you got in an accident with too, right?
Yes.
There. All right. So you two are meant to live a long life together, and he just knows about your engagement. He knows about the memorial of life you did, and he just wants to say how much he loves you. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm going to bring Kristen on here for you now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi. Beautiful. Want a reading?
Sure, why not? Who doesn't? Does anybody tell you no?
No, but can I say that when I ask that, it allows me permission to move into your energetic field easier? Yeah.
Makes sense.
When you say yes, a door opens and I'm able to access your energy easier. It just, whereas I can pull without it, but it's better with permission.
Right.
It's easier with permission. And the reading, when you allow me to read with permission, it's clearer versus if I read without permission, I receive certain things that I'm allowed to receive, but only because I'm projecting it outside, not inside sometimes. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so I don't know, I've probably told you this before, but you're an ascended, you're a master. Have I told you that before?
The last time we spoke, I think you told me.
Yeah, you're a high level master, ascended master. You could be doing what I'm doing right now. You could be in my place. You have real skills, real abilities. Maybe mediumship, definitely light worker, definitely healing. You know things before they happen. You're just a high level empath. So if you are not studying this and making this a really kind of big part of your life, you're missing out, and things will be off in your life for the rest of your life.
I think it's new for me, and I'm just kind of learning about it. I've just always been a good, talking with people to get them to heal in a way, but I've never really understood spiritually until recently. It's all kind of like, maybe I have something more than what I knew.
Yeah, you do. Like, a lot. The first level master card doesn't pull on the number 1 slot. I'll be honest, for barely anyone, it's very rare. Which means you must study this. It's really important for your entire life, for you to be able to really move forward and to have clarity with every aspect of your life, from career to love to finance to personal to children. You get your golden ticket to Hogwarts right now, or you just won the golden ticket for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Like, you got to move forward with this. It's a really important part of your life. So, I mean, start studying, start getting books. I'm going to name some names. You can rewatch the video and write it down. But Eckhart Tolle.
Or you said that earlier.
Yes. Eckhart Tolle. Osho. Ram Dass. Teal Swan. Esther Hicks. These are all mastery level teachers. High level. If you find that you're struggling to understand them right now, it's because you have to go up your rung of ladder. Dr. Wayne Dyer is very good to start with. It's like a beginner's level. Let me get in and just start really figuring out what this is. Dr. Wayne Dyer is good. And from there, I want you to start exploring other teachers. I want you not to stop until you find a teacher that you understand. And then I want you to listen to everything that teacher has to say. And then I want you to listen to it again. And I want you to listen to it again until you're really starting to understand what's going on, because you have a ton of gifts to share, a lot of knowledge that's very, very important for you to share your wisdom, but you must begin to train first. You are going to break through in this area. I see that this is going to happen. Like, this is happening. Do you have some external energy people in your life that are people of your past, people who see you differently? People who see you through eyes of the past. They cannot see you for the light worker being that you are, because you haven't known that you're like this way and you've never really shared this with anyone. But these aren't people that you're going to fully be relating to anymore on this journey, which is going to be taken internally. I don't even want you sharing a lot of this information with them, because they wouldn't understand what you're saying anyway. So when they're talking to you, I don't want you to go down the wild river with them. I don't want you to go down the path with them. I don't want you to entertain all the gossip and all the shenanigans and all the opinions of what you should and should not be doing. Honor their wisdom in your life, honor their place in your life, and love them, but let them go energetically right now. No more intaking all that. I do see that there is some controlling energy in your life. What that means is, could be external, could be yourself, but your energy is being controlled some way, somehow. I do need you to figure out where that control is coming from and dissolve it, remove yourself from it. It's not like, sometimes that control comes from work. It's not like we can go quit our jobs. Okay, that's not what has to happen. We don't quit our relationships. We don't just walk away from everything. It's not it, but we do learn how to manage it in here, so that we're not being controlled. Yes, maybe this situation wants to control you, and this person maybe wants to control you. It doesn't mean that you can be controlled. You can understand who they are and understand what they are, but you are a light worker, healer, empath, and a master creator, and this is something you're going to study on your own, and that control can no longer touch you at that point. So I want you going with the flow of things. What that means is, stop trying to fight things, stop trying to fix things, stop trying to make things work when they're just not working. You need to go with the flow. Okay, go with the flow. Allow.
We talked about this last time, you and I, but I think last time you were kind of saying it was an outside source, and I was wondering if it was more me, because I am very disciplined in what I do.
I feel, to be honest, that this is you, because I don't pull any relationship card around it. It's in the middle of all your personal cards. These cards are all pulling for you, and control is right in the middle. So I do feel this is potentially something you're doing to yourself. Yeah, and you picked it up.
Things to flow in order to keep going. I have a lot on my plate.
Yeah.
So
but you know what? I want you to understand, baby doll, that I promise you this: you do not have control over everything. Like, you cannot control every single thing that happens, and what people say, and what unfolds, and how the situation is to happen, and what outcome you want to happen, and what you want to say, and what they need to say, and what the situation should look like. I want you to stop all of that. Actually, just stop it all. move into silence, trust the universe to take care of it all. Just trust, and that's going to be really, really, really hard for you, but it's really, really important that you just try, at least give it a try, at least practice it. When they're giving you something like this, you're going to be practicing it for a little while, but I practice every day. I don't just forget about it and then go back to my stuff. I'm like, no, I'm going to make an effort to try to be a little better than I was 5 minutes ago. And if I find myself gripping so tight and controlling situations, you noticed.
Right.
And that's the best part. So when you notice, move into silence, remove that energy, and trust the universe. Say, universe, I trust you. I have an idea. Anything you feel yourself tightening on, I want you to say, universe, handle it. Handle it. And trust. Go with the flow and trust that the universe will handle it. Just give it a chance.
Okay.
So that you don't have to feel like it's all you all the time. That it's completely up to you. That's a lot, you know? Okay, I love you.
Love you too. Thanks, guys, for reading me again.
Coming on. Bye.
Thank you. Okay.
You guys are always spot on.
Good.
We'll take it. Thank you.
Thank you,
Share,
Maggie, for listening.
Share. Like our stuff. Share, and like. Share and like.
Of course. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Keep in touch. Share and like.
Okay.
Share and like. YouTube. Right, Joseph? YouTube. Give us your email. Share our videos. Like our stuff. Come to the One Tribe. No Nami I Am is my group. I have a personal page. Joseph's got a personal page.
Yep. Sure.
I know we're supposed to be doing. Oh, Chandra says she's still there.
Okay. Let's do some email readings or chat readings. And then because we're almost to the end of the show.
Yeah.
On there.
You're gonna take one from the why don't you pick one person to do?
Well, we'll just go through. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you put something up.
All right, I'm gonna pick someone. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna go back up. Guys, don't get upset for whoever I pick. Don't judge me.
That's why I asked you to do it.
I know.
So
hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna.
And I'm trying all these email chat reading stuff too. So this is all new to me.
All right, Chandra would like her grandmother Sandy, please, Joseph.
Okay. She also has an aunt too who wanted a reading too.
But I'm not talking. Well, okay, you can pull her aunt then if you want. I'm gonna leave that open to you.
I'm wondering if Sandy's connected to her grandma. That's where I'm coming from.
Do you want to bring them? Oh, we can ask. But Chandra said she's still there. Chandra said would love a reading. My grandmother Sandy, please. She said my aunt would love a reading too if you're able. So that's up to you, Joseph. But.
Yeah. Okay. They're both setting hearts here. They're both here. All right. Grandma Sandy, here we go. I'm grabbing a hold of my knee for some reason or my leg, and I feel like somebody has trouble walking or arthritis and stuff like that when they're showing me. Somebody who's very caring for the family, loves the family very much, and has done. Almost like a second mom that I'm feeling too. Also, what I'm feeling is that somebody who unexpected passed away, maybe stroke or heart attack as well. Okay, she's saying Sandy has the arthritis. That's what I'm feeling through my whole body right now. But something about unexpected, very quick, either stroke or heart. This is what I'm feeling too. Didn't have a chance to say goodbye. I'm feeling more grandfatherish on that too, that I want to bring in. But just to make a long story short on here, okay, she was like a mother to me. Okay, there we go.
Joseph, right. You got this. You stop. You stop it right now. I know what you're trying to do, and you got this, babe. I love you.
Yeah. Okay.
You got this.
You're pushing me.
You got, baby, you got this.
All right, so this was the dying unexpectedly, her chest and stuff. So she had the COVID. That's what happened on here. Let me just let her know that she is always there and she's always with you. And okay, the grandfather.
You're looking at the comments, aren't you? You're cheating. You're cheating.
No, I'm reading what they say. They're just confirming here.
You do not need a confirmation. You got this. What I'm saying. You don't need it. I'll give you the confirmations after. I'm giving you
I'm gonna follow through here. I feel there's a grandfather figure here that's very close to the women. I could feel that maybe his heart gave in, and this is how he passed. I also feel the grandmother Sandy was just always around everybody and loved the world, but just wants to let everyone to know that even how hard it is not to see her, she was with everybody when she passed, and she heard everyone's prayers. So we're gonna go ahead and
that's beautiful.
Do that.
Thank you. I love that. Okay. Thank you, Joseph.
All right then.
Thank you. Oh, here we go. There we go. Look, just confirming you're doing great, Joseph. You get your confirmation after. And sure, right. You're wondering what's happening right now. Joseph loves to get your validation, and I'm trying to let him know he's so spot on without that validation. Sometimes that validation can distract him a little, and I want him to know that he doesn't need it because he's freaking phenomenal just the way he is. He doesn't need anyone to be like, yes, Joseph, you're right. I want him to read a little more, from just let that go. Just let it all out, Joseph. We want it all out.
All right. Yeah, because all these chat messages and email readings I never did before. Out of the, 15 years I've been doing this as a living. This is the first time I'm doing it. This is the first time I'm attempting to do this.
But you're doing great. You're doing great. Every single one so far. You're 2-0. You hit it right. You hit it right on the hammer without that validation. I got one more for you, but I'm not going to make you take it. But Rose Kennedy says, I'm just saying, Joseph, I would love to hear from my daughter or my dog Teddy. He said something to me before he passed. I think I know what it was, but looking for confirmation doesn't always work that way. But Rose, just so you know, or would love to hear from Crystal, my daughter, and would love to know how she feels about the event that is happening in either June or July. Okay, that's a lot of information, Joseph.
Yep. All right, let me just start from scratch here, Rose. Sometimes when we have to put an animal down, it's very hard. And I felt like this is something that you had to go through. With the look in the eye, it's almost like I'm feeling it's okay. You're showing him how much you loved him, how much you miss him. And it's almost of a look that I'm going to be okay. And that's what I'm getting. And this is with the animal. Your daughter is larger than life, and I just see, I see a big celebrations. I almost see like a wall of stuff up for her as well, with her pictures, balloons, teddy bears, different things I see with her as well. Unless this is the celebration you're going to do, is just kind of put a bunch of things out. I see candlelight as well, candlelit processionals or candle lighting. Lanterns going up as well, or balloons going up too. Butterfly release too, I'm seeing as well. So things are flying in the air, so to say, from butterflies to hot air balloons or regular balloons I'm seeing too. What I'm hearing with her is that, Mom, I'm okay. Mom, don't worry. I'm fine. And I'm just in a place where I'm a place where I'm learning lessons from where I left, and everything is good. And I just want to say I love you and I miss you. Okay? Gonna end it like that.
I love it. We'll end it like that. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you so much. So every week, Joseph will now be taking readings from the comment section.
There we go.
As will I, which I love. So, and I
know you do. That's your thing.
All right, guys, thank you so much. Oh, look, stop. Here we go. There, you get that.
He died naturally in my lap. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Lanterns and balloons.
And balloons.
All right, yes, there we go. There we go.
All right. Thank you, Rose. That's my validation that I always need.
You get it after. After. You get it after. It's like you get ice cream after your vegetable.
Elenita's even popping in.
Elenite, I love my. Oh, and wait, look, I got my card. Hold on, let me show you. Look, Elenite, my earrings, and I got my cards. I love them. Wow, thank you for my gifts. Thank you so much. And Joseph, did you notice?
Oh,
Again.
that's the stone I got you. Yeah. I forgot about it. I didn't know it was a necklace. I thought it goes in your Zen garden.
Well, I made it into a necklace.
Okay.
Really neat. I love my earrings. I love them. I've been wearing them for like days. I've been sleeping in them. So thank you so much.
Good. Now, Ilanit has her own show, Conversations with Ilanit. You notice how I say her name? It just flows now.
Ilanit. 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 Ilanit.
Her show is every Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. And she's part of our spiritual circle here, and I advertise for her as well. And so tune in for readings from her, and she does a different perspective. I call her an old soul. She's my go-to as well for my spiritual knowledge and everything.
Yes, absolutely. She has much to share with us all. We love our Ilanit.
So, and the text over here that he barked something before he passed. Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. What he barked is just saying thank you for everything, and he's going to be okay. And that's what I'm hearing. All right, so.
Yeah, and I've spoken to, for those of you who have animals crossed over, I have spoken to them on the other side. I've seen animals in spirit. I had a squirrel crawl up my arm. So I've seen many animal spirits, and I know when I cross over, my animals will be there, and so will yours. So they're not gone, and they love you very much, and they're still there.
There you go. All right, shall we say goodnight?
Yes, let's say goodnight. Let's say goodnight. We love you guys. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for being here. We love you.
Thank you for joining us. See you next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Bye.